Hey, MK. Hey, Vanna. Hey, Anunnaki. Hey, Trash Pandy. Kristen. Karen. Yellow Monkey. Norma. Hey, Killface. As you can, hey, Donut Predator. As you can see, I do have some boxes in my closet now, so I've got things in this closet. So everyone can shut up about my closet now. No one's gonna shut up about my closet. Hey, Megan. Open the boxes. I mean, it's just comics. They're just comic books, so. Does work? Yeah. Back again tomorrow. Yeah, I've got a bedroom closet. It's in the box. It's just comics. It's just all my comics, Anunnaki. Hey, Squishy. I actually completely forgot that everywhere is closed on closed today, so I went to the grocery store. I was like, shit. Yeah, okay. I can't buy things. Couldn't buy groceries today. Which was inconvenient. What I do today? I tried to go get groceries, but like I said, Easter Sunday, place was closed. So that is inconvenient. Means I'll need to go out tomorrow. Hey, Snake. I've got a few. I've got some snacks left, but nothing for like dinners. Went to Home Depot and I was like, couldn't buy weed or alcohol. Ended up having A&W. I don't get Anunnaki. I've never cared about Easter. Like, my mom would hide Easter eggs when I was a kid, but yeah, the best root beer. Too bad I don't like root beer. So yeah, I just got a Sprite. 4 restaurants open near me, walking distance. Yeah. Yes, I do, Buster. I've done 2 of the 3 weeks of training. Did not celebrate Easter, just get the kids a little candy and a toy. No, not with my brother, no. No, it is a work from home thing. And actually, my brother doesn't have a job right now. The place where he was working didn't train him and then fired him for not being trained, basically. They didn't give him hey Habibi. My brother's job last job, they didn't actually give him training. And then they fired him for doing things wrong, despite the fact that like they didn't tell him the right way to do things, and there was no manager available for him for most of his uh, shift because he worked like a late shift. So there was no manager on the floor. Like there's no manager in the building for him to ask for assistance. So yeah, it's pretty shitty all around. Um, you need drugs? Hey, I know. Hey, Belly. Cocktails. Working HR for the last 2 years. Companies are dumb and gritty. Yep. Yep, they are. Does work? Yeah, it's work. Hey, Faiza. Hey, sweet Caroline. Hey, Emily. Last night I saw Jesus Christ Superstar trending on Twitter. Apparently, apparently it is a tradition for a lot of people. A lot of people have a tradition of watching Jesus Christ Superstar on Easter. Hey, Frogger. I did enjoy that movie. I do like Jesus Christ Superstar. It's fun. Hey, Farrell. When do you start overnight? It's not an overnight, but this is my last week of training. After that, I will probably be on the late shift. Not this weekend. This week, Caroline. Yeah, like I saw, like when I was browsing through the Jesus Christ Superstar, I saw like some clip from like I guess like a couple of years ago. There was some production somebody put on. It was like Passion of the Christ scares me. What is it about? What about? Jesus Christ Superstar? Hey, Scrape Cut. It's about Jesus Christ. The Superstar. Yeah, I saw a clip from like some recent, like I guess a couple years ago, some big production of the musical. Um, and like I don't know, it was like it's and like the specific clip I was seeing was from from that final song. It was from Jesus Christ Superstar, the final song, and I don't know, That dude was no Judas. The guy who's playing Judas in that one, Mowgli and Tarzan. Didn't know there was a Mowgli and Tarzan. So yeah. Hey, Great Fart 420. Hey, Kimby. Hoppy Easter. Oh shit. Why are you in the hospital, Travanda? Never been to New Hampshire? No, I have not. Yeah, the dude who played Judas in the '70s movie of Jesus Christ Superstar. Fuck yeah, that guy. That's the guy. That's fucking Judas right there. That dude killed it. Hey, backrooms. Bad omelet. Ah. Hey, fishing man. Hair about the trans woman doing the tip. Oh, uh, did I hear about trans? No, I haven't, Anna, and I don't really care. Look lonely from my eyes. Ah, fine. Did I play Judas and Passion of the Christ? Bet that guy didn't have the pipes. On behalf of all women, I relinquish the right to work. Not looking good for you? Yeah. Hey, Alicia. Yes, I watched Passion of the Christ. Didn't particularly enjoy it. I haven't seen Jesus. You should watch Jesus Christ Superstar. It's so much fun. Like, it's really good. And the closing musical number is just freaking killer. It's so good. Like the title song, so goddamn good. Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, who are you want to be sacrificed? That's it. Made me kind of want to watch, like seeing it trending on Twitter made me kind of want to watch it again, but it hasn't been that long since I last watched it. Exorcism of Emily Rose? No, I have not. Am I watching any shows? Not really. Dangerous to meet people online? Yep. Snorting any snow? No. Javante? Yeah, I don't trust anybody. Paranoia, that's the way to live. Don't do coke or acid or mushrooms. Worst drugs out there. I've heard good things about mushrooms, but the reason I would never do mushrooms is because I just find mushrooms gross. God, I just ew. I have my own Reddit thread. I've never watched. I've never read it, and I don't think I ever will. I don't give a shit about it. Tatiana put me in the ER. Well, that's what friends are for. 2 posts. Ah. It's about 2 posts more than it deserves, frankly. I have not, Ina, because I don't care. Tried cocaine once. It's a hell of a drug. I don't do drugs. Hardest drug I do is friggin' Advil. I'm in love with the cocoa. Good, nice one. I tried it. I apparently failed to smoke it. Beating off is a drug. Do you have a favorite drug? Banging your mom. I mean, I tried it and I didn't inhale properly, so I don't either. I don't want to risk the 23 years of. Jeez, I've lasted that long at Walmart without doing drugs. First time I tried to smoke weed, I put the entire nug in whole and it wouldn't burn. Hey, Nancy. I did not see my mom today. I've been to the States. I mean, not really. I probably should say hi to my mom. Figured I'd send my mom a message to say hi. I did not, Timber. Hey, Bo. I did not have a chocolate bunny today. I don't have any. I really want to go to New York, and then when I was a kid, yeah, I'd like to go to New York. Anunnaki, decriminalization at least. I support the decriminalization of all drugs. More years at Walmart than most people stay married. Yeah. You're 28, scapegoat. Okay then. 28 on Raw. Only one dirty Doug fiend in this house, and that's J Dog. Hey, Danger Otter. 28, juicy and pink. Your messages are showing up, Rock. Something about dabbling your wang with the latex. Hey, Cam. Whoa, man. So I married an axe murderer reference there, scapegoat. Not many people can say they've stayed that loyal to a company. Yep, I get to keep my discount card till the day I die. Neat. Being that loyal to a company is weird because it's like the company is not loyal to you. You know? Yeah, the truth is, even after that 23 years, Walmart would drop you without a second thought. If it would, hey, I like bugs. If it would if it would save them money. And doctors aren't loyal. My mind keeps seeing other patients. Sorry, 1 second. My mom, Ina. I was messaging with my mom. Hey, Pina. Where would my dream vacation be? Hey, TNT. I mean, I want to go to the Ghibli theme park and museum over in Japan. So I was at the library. There was a book about being concerned about lengthy black teenagers for sale. What? My anaconda don't want none unless it's Monty's buns. Hun. Um, Timber. Ina wants to know if you're dating Monty. I don't really care myself. Anyway, would I go alone on vacation? I don't know. I'd rather not. I'd rather not go alone if I could avoid it. I have seen no drama Anunnaki. I don't want to know about drama. I don't want to know about YouTube drama. It's not about the destination, but the journey. I don't really like making journeys on my own. Hey, Edna. Quit your job today? Ooh, nice. Congratulations. Tips for starting a new job? Find the biggest person there and either beat them up or become their bitch. You see burner account chooses? Nope, didn't hear anything about that. Live reaction of the weather forecast in Cornwall this week. Sure, Rebecca. All right. So today, 8 degrees apparently right now, or 7 degrees, somewhere in there. Above freezing, at least, until early morning, at which point it will dip below freezing. Around like 5 a.m., it's going to dip below freezing to like -1. I'm going to start uploading videos about my experience at Walmart. Cool, cool. And like nice weather, no. Yeah, tomorrow, going to be fairly warm again tomorrow. A little bit cloudy. Tuesday again, reasonably warm. cloudy, chance of rain. Wednesday, probably going to get rain. Thursday, even warmer, no rain. Friday, cloudy but warm. Saturday, probably some rain, but very warm. So we're about to start getting very warm weather apparently this week. Looks like Friday they're expecting like 24 degrees, which is pretty warm. So yeah, we're going to be getting some nice warm weather this week. Washed my car and she looks like a beauty. Nice. Hope the weather stays nice for at least a week. Cool. No rain. We'll get a little bit of rain on Wednesday, and then Saturday evening we'll get rain. Oh, rock. Thoughts on Keffel's fundraiser and thank you very much for the super chat, Bo Rock. My thought is Keffel's is a bit of a jackass. Like Keffels is, I meant her. Okay, yeah, Keffels is a jackass. Am I liking the job? Yeah, seems okay so far. Thoughts on people that go to concerts and steal phones? The stealing is rude. I love Keffels with hummus or tzatziki sauce. Favorite music to listen to? I like a lot of indie shit. Just if only two people watch me, someone zero watch, might feel like an idiot. I mean, it's tough, Valley. I'm lucky. I didn't have to deal with that. I was able to just steal a portion of Chantel's audience, so I didn't really have to deal with the dilemma of figuring out how to build an audience and all that. But yeah, it's tough when if you're just starting out and you have 0 viewers. I don't even know what Missy Moo looks like, and I'm not going to look her up. Expand my audience? Yeah, not really. A deeper explanation of why Catfalls is a jackass? I don't know. It's just a lot of stuff. Take you over a month's move. 5 boxes, Rebecca. But yes, it took me a month to move those 5 boxes into the closet. And I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about having to move them. Do I clench at night? No. Thanks, I guess, Lolo. second here. Just responding to my mom. You show beef? I have not. Aaron Bacon? No idea who that is. Rate myself on a scale of 1 to 10? Depends on how I feel. Depends on my mood at a given moment. Anywhere from 4 to 6. I would rate myself anywhere from a 4 to a 6, depending on how I feel at that at any given time. Oh, Bullrock. It doesn't matter. Keffels is irrelevant. Movie about a kid who starves during wilderness therapy. What is that? Keffels is sort of, I mean, she's kind of just a grifter. Thoughts on politics? The politics in prison? Ooh, I think I'm gonna have roast beef next weekend. I think my mom is making. No, bug. She's not. Not that. More that like. Sort of stirs up drama in order to get people to donate to her. Yeah. I wouldn't say she set the trans community back. She's just an ass. Pimping up the community. Yeah. I mean, she's just. She's an online personality. You know, it's like. I don't know. She's just. Shouldn't be one person's responsibility to set a staple for the trans community. And it's not. Sadly, people will latch onto this spider for transphobia. The thing is, the people doing that are already transphobic. Like, the people who will, like, latch on to one trans person being shitty, like, they'll find excuses. Like, they'll find shit to point to. But most people won't even pay attention to that. You know, most people have no idea who Keffels is. You know, it's a subset of very online people. And shit, I'm not sure if the drama with her is even really related to her being trans so much as it is just like various. Is she now? I mean, not really. She is trans herself. Ally, I mean, she's a grifter. Lazy and entitled in a relationship. I think that I sometimes can be, which is something to work on. Yeah. I don't think I believe you, Bo Rock, but whatever. She's a jackass. It's not worth talking about. Hey, Aquamarine. Detransitioners are still a very small portion of the overall trans community. Thanks for the super sticker, Bo Rock. Detransitioners are still only like, you know, a handful of the larger trans community. And most detransitioners do so because of external pressures, not because of any regret or not because they changed their mind. Saw a girl on Shorts talk about her experience with wilderness therapy. There's a get to those wilderness places. Yeah, wilderness therapy sounds suboptimal. Like, I'm not sure how being eaten alive by mosquitoes is supposed to be therapeutic. I was going, hey, you gonna tell you? It's going. Wilderness therapy. We send you out into the forest. Then we release some. Then we release wolves. Won't have. You won't have time for. You won't have time for mental health issues when you're running from the wolves, right? What was that? Get to the halls. Get. I am animal. I am animal. I have not seen Into the Wild. Papa, papa, dada, dada. Was that what they said? I don't think I ever actually like. I don't think I ever really heard what they were saying. Like, I don't think I ever really like made out what it was they were saying. It was papa, papa, dada, dada, papa, papa, dada, dada. I am animal. Was that what they were saying? I don't know. I don't think I ever. I don't think I ever caught on to that. I don't do scrutiny, Bo Rock. I don't like wading into drama. Hey, very good. Like nobody. Hey, Diego. It is not Diego. Ishtar is pronounced Ishtar, not Easter. And beyond that, yeah, the Easter has absolutely nothing at all to do with Ishtar. Hey, Frida. Always watching. That's not a creepy thing to say at all, Frida. Hey, Natalie. My clothes now? My comics. My comics are in the closet. Just a few boxes of comics. Monster High. There's a cartoonist I really like who drew some Monster High comics. Jesse Sharon. Hey, Samoan. It is not a Fonzie jacket. Yeah, Jesse Sharon. Did a great webcomic called, a great comic called The Sea in You. She also drew a few issues of Monster High comic. I'm not mad at you, Scapegoat. Hey, Testicles. And hi, Backshots. No condoms. What do I need condoms for? What's new? Nothing. Oh, me waiting in isn't going to change anything. Me, like, you know, me putting out some video calling Keppels a jackass is not going to change anything. I have seen the new trailer for Across the Spider-Verse. And looks good. Looks real cool. I look forward to that movie. Can you open carry in Canada? No. No, we do not have open carry. I have no opinion on her, Rebecca. I'm gonna get some water. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go pee as well. Give me a minute. I'm gonna pee. All right, I'm back. See the Barbie movie? No, I don't think I'll be seeing the Barbie movie. Yeah, I think it's very cool that people are excited for it. It looks really fun and very cute, but I don't think I'll bother watching it. Hey, Syrup. What happened? I went to get water, and then I went to pee. Rebecca, that chair came with the chair behind my chair came with the place. Anunnaki? Doctor, I think. In the trans character in the Barbie movie, I believe the Doctor is played by a trans woman. And one of those things where it's like, yeah, just happens. Ken is the trans character. I will say, Ryan Gosling does seem to bring the Kenergy. That's his term. He calls it Kenergy. Hey, Lady Di. All mammals weighing more than 2.2 pounds empty their full bladders in about 20 seconds. Neat. Yeah. I like that he uses the term Kenergy. And it's like, fuck yeah, he is the right guy for the role. You know, like the fact that he calls it Kenergy, it's like, yeah, he's the right guy for the role. He gets it. False, Rebecca. No, I never had Barbies growing up. Nah, I'm too chubby to play Ken. Ken needs to be like washboard abs and shit. No, Rebecca, because Gosling hasn't. I doubt Gosling's even visited Cornwall in like 20 years, 30 years. Ken is 130 pounds soaking wet. No, I mean Gosling was sort of before my time. Different. He lived in Cornwall. He lived in Cornwall for a couple of years. I mean, like I never met him or anything like that. He was sort of, yeah, he's a little bit older than I am, so I wouldn't have met him. And I think he probably he probably went to like different school, elementary school than I did probably, or I don't know. Ryan Gosling, yeah. Oh, hey Gracie, I have no piercings. But yeah, it's like he gives off good himbo energy in the interviews that he's done. So yeah, I never went to Gladstone. So yeah, he was. So yeah, he did go to a different elementary. I never went to Gladstone. I went to Amers Corners. I did go to CC, but he would have been gone before I got there. He's like 5 years older than I am, so he would have been out of CC before I even started. Yes, we're talking about Ryan Gosling. Also, I love. I do kind of love how much love Michael Cera has gotten for, for like there's just something like like they've got all these sexy dudes playing Kens, and then Michael Cera over here being goofy in this goofy shirt, and everyone's like, I love him. This one is mine. Michael Cera is very sick, but he's a weird looking guy. Michael Cera is very much a weird looking guy. And like he seems like really fun and nice. And so it's absolutely yeah, your messages are still showing up, Rock. So it's like absolutely not surprising that girls would like him, but at the same time, I don't know, this whole bunch of sexy dudes, and then the goofiest looking dude, every woman is like, I want him. There's only one Alan. Hey, average dude. Juno. Yeah, he's good in Juno. I mean, he's a good actor as well. Like he is just like a solid actor, and and he's like good comedic timing. Like he's very funny and very charming. No, he's not ugly at all. Yeah, it's just would I date the Barbie actor? Margot Robbie? I mean, she would never date me. Hey, Fallen Existence. Yeah, she can do way better than me. Margot smoking hot. I have not watched Beef, and she seems like to genuinely enjoy geeky shit. Like she's super into Harley Quinn, and clearly loves Barbie. And like, yeah, she just seems to love a lot of shit. New Mario Kart film? No. I like Margot Robbie. I just don't find Scarlett Johansson. I just don't like as an actor. Like I have not seen any performance from her that I enjoyed. Admittedly, I've only watched her in like big budget shit for the most part. The MCU stuff. I haven't watched her. So yeah, I haven't watched her. I haven't watched. What was that Woody Allen movie she did? I wouldn't watch that fucking thing anyway because fuck Woody Allen. But yeah, so I haven't watched Ghost World. I didn't like her in Ghost World. Vicky Cristina Barcelona. Yeah, that one. Ghost World. Like I didn't like her in Ghost World. I found her totally lacking in personality. Jojo Rabbit. I haven't seen that one. That's one I should watch. Lost in Translation. Okay, that's true. I did watch Lost in Translation. I don't really remember her. I don't really remember that movie very well, honestly. I haven't watched Marriage Story. yeah, like I don't really remember Lost in Translation very well. I cried at the end of Lost in Translation because you wanted more Bill Murray. I understand. I cry at the end of every Bill Murray movie adaptation. Actually, I think I watched Adaptation. Adaptation. That was the. I have not read Mein Kampf. Adaptation was the one about like a screenwriter trying to figure out how to do an make a movie about a book about flowers or something, right? When I was 18, I think, and it had me worried. Nick Cage. Yeah, Nick Cage. Nick Cage is always like Nick Cage is always enjoyable. He's not always good, but he's always enjoyable. And honestly, like the more he hams it up, the better, frankly. Like Nicolas Cage is just he is a national treasure. Utterly fucking insane, but so entertaining. I wouldn't watch that movie. Did I see my mom? No, I didn't see my mom. Speaking of which, um, yeah, trying to think what was the name of that movie he did? The what was that movie he did just a couple years ago? It was like the Five Nights at Freddy's, but with a different name. It was that Five Nights at Freddy's sort of clone where he's fighting murderous murderous robots. Blanking on the name of it. It was garbage. That was so much fun. Five guys, one girl. I am not watching the Winnie the Pooh movie. Do time zones affect the Easter Bunny? Probably. Willy's Wonderland. Yeah, that was it. Willy's Wonderland. That one was so much fun. Like, was it a good movie? Probably not. Does it matter if it was good? Hell no, it didn't need to be good. It had absolutely no need to be good. It was better than good. It was fun. Movies should be good. It depends. Movies can be good, or they can also be entertaining. Either way is fun. I mean, they can be both. Like a good movie that's not entertaining, sure. An entertaining movie that's not good, sure. Willy's Wonderland was not good, but it was fun. It was entertaining. Hey, Fatal. Just seeing this description, this thing from Rotten Tomatoes. Isn't quite as much fun as its premise would suggest, but it still got Nicolas Cage beating the hell out of bloodthirsty animatronics, which is nice. So yeah, sometimes like I am all for films that are hey chickaboom. I have not seen The Room. I like bugs. Like I am all for films that are deep cinematic experiences that touch your heart and really make you consider your whole worldview. Like I'm absolutely fine with that. But sometimes you just want Nicolas Cage beating the shit out of animatronic animals, animatronic murderers. That's fine too. Favorite religious movie? Um, Jesus Christ Superstar. I'm not really into religious stuff. Me and Tommy Wiseau got one. I don't know. Guys like that, I have not seen that one. Cosplays Barry Benton. I don't even know who that is. Pastafarian? No. I recognize what Pastafarianism is trying to do. Um, but it's not something that it's not. it's not really an agenda I can buy into. Or rather, like, I can buy into the agenda of my mom says hi, by the way. Like, pushing back against people who try to use their religion to justify, like, or try to pass laws based on their religious beliefs. So, like, pushing back against people who try to pass laws based on their religious beliefs. No, Anunnaki, she's not. I was just texting with her a bit. Absolutely push back against those people. Pastafarianism has just a little bit of a condescending attitude towards organized religion as a whole that I can't really get behind. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Just parody. Yeah. Yeah, it is a parody religion that is very much the point, was just to mock the concept of religion, really. Which, yeah, like I said, I get where they're coming from. And hey, Fernanda. And I definitely, definitely think it's important to push back whenever someone tries to pass laws based on their religious beliefs. Um, or, like, rather tries to legislate their religious beliefs. Hey, Icky. That's on people that criticize religion. No danger, Otter. I think that it's absolutely fair to criticize uh, the people who misuse the religions. Um, can I have a pet moose? I mean, not here. Don't think I'd be able to have a pet moose here. Not much room for one. But I don't know. The people who, like, get super arrogant about religion is stupid. Religion is so stupid. People who believe in God are so stupid. They're so stupid. What a bunch of stupid people. Those people I find are assholes. Richard Dawkins, he's an asshole. Doesn't matter, like, whether it does, like, it doesn't even matter whether I agree with him on anything else. He's an asshole. Bill Maher, asshole. Um, Ricky Gervais, asshole. All those people who believe in religion are so stupid. Those people are just assholes. Bob Larson. Don't know who you're talking about there. Paganism needs to come back. I mean, there are modern day pagans. Sadly, a fair number of an unfortunate number of people who believe in, or like who are sort of subscribe to Norse myth beliefs. Fair number of them tend to be sort of white supremacists, unfortunately. You're not allowed to shoot the moose. I mean, under specific circumstances. That should be how Canadians say hang out, shoot the moose. Hey, you want to get some beer and shoot the moose? Let's shoot the moose and watch the hockey game, eh? I would not, MK. Canadian version of shoot the shit. Instead of shoot the shit, shoot the moose. But are we going to try to make that a thing? Like, I'm just wondering if we're going to try to make that a thing. So, like, I'm going to be going over to my mom's next weekend. Roast beef, supper, you know, like, should I be telling you that I'm going to go shoot the moose with my mom? When I get home that night, just come live and be like, hey, I just got back from shooting the moose with my mom and my brother. Are moose endangered? I don't know. Is Canada in debt? I mean, probably. Loads of mooses. Yeah, I mean, I don't think moose are endangered. You need a hunting license if you're going to go hunting moose. If you're going to go hunting meese, then you need a license to do so. Pretty sure. I've never actually like looked into it because I've never wanted to go hunting. So what do I know? What do I care? Geese. Yep. The plural of goose is geese. So sometimes I like to use meese as the plural of moose. Bought a lifetime hunting license. Does it allow you to hunt the most dangerous game of all? Man. Because if it does, that'd be pretty cool. Mainly white-tailed deer. Turkey. Aw, thanks, Scapegoat. Oh, I got good loads going to waste. Can I do a triangle sign? No. I feel like you're trying to get me to flash some sort of gang sign or something. Go to private ranches for exotics. Keep your geese. We have too many of them here. We do. Geese are fucked up. Geese are nasty. Hey, Sarah. You see dead or struggling birds, you are not to touch them because of risk of H5N1. Makes sense. I will not be playing the Resident Evil 4 remake. I'm not interested in horror games or survival games or any game of that sort. Where's Dandy? I assume he's living his life. I assume Dandy's got a life to live. Call of Duty? No. Call of Duty also not for me. Fortnite? No. Mario? I do like Mario, but for some reason my Steam account just no longer connects to the Steam servers. So weird. BioShock? Never played BioShock, and I never will. I'm undecided on whether to like watch a Let's Play of BioShock or something. Kind of on the fence about it. Minecraft? Nah, I don't think so. Red Dead Redemption. I did watch Let's Plays of the two Red Dead Redemption games. Fallout 3 is bloody amazing. I watched Chantal play. I watched Chantal play Fallout 3. She played that one. Excited for new Zelda. Yep. Should be good. That said, I'm disappointed that Zelda doesn't seem like she's going to be a playable character in it. I do think, where's Comic Brick? Busy, I would assume. Death Stranding? Nah. You know, like, I really wish that the new Zelda game would have had Zelda as a playable character. Not even necessarily at all points or anything, but it does look like it's going to be... Hopefully she is. I mean, I have a feeling that she probably won't be. It'd be very cool if there are sections where you play as Zelda. Like she just has like a sort of different play style. Eat the hill, see. I assume Comic Book is just busy today. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to have sections where you're playing as Zelda and like she, mostly uses magic to do things. Instead of a shield, she has like a magic barrier that she puts up and instead of a bow and arrow, she can like throw a fireball or something like that, Best indie games I ever played was Streets of Rogue. I just think it'd be neat for Zelda to actually... I just want Zelda to be playable in a Zelda game. Not even necessarily like the main character, like, most of the time you're Link, but sections where you play as Zelda. Useless speak. Have you never played Super Mario Brothers 2, Icky? Play a game of trans character? I mean visual novels. Yeah, there's a couple of visual novels I played that have had trans characters. Yeah. Calling Peaches, have you never played Super Mario Brothers 2? Because Peach is hands down the best character in that game. Like, come on. Peach dominates in that game. Plays Zelda and Phantom Hourglass. It was not my favorite game at all. I mean, that's fair, but I mean, she was still like the most useful character there. Because it wasn't originally planned, because it was originally a different game. I never had a Game Boy of my own. What else? Mario RPG. Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. I really liked Zelda, or Peach in that one. I really liked Peach in that game. She had the best healing magic. And then you could bring in that star, which did some pretty good damage. And she threw like bombs and shit. Her regular attacks didn't do a huge amount of damage, but she definitely had her utility in Mario RPG. So Peach is totally not useless. Isn't there a DS game where you're always Peach? I mean, I don't know. Couldn't tell you, Vanna. Have we been outside lately? I was outside today, Linda. Went to the grocery store. Then got there and realized, oh, right. Places close on Easter Sunday. How's the dating scene treating me? It's not. I think Hollywood has butchered Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, I've heard good things about the new Dungeons and Dragons movie. And like I think they made pretty good use of practical effects as well. Like I saw a clip of I didn't watch it, but like I saw like some sort of behind the scenes thing of the of like a dragon head, and they made like an actual model of the dragon's head, which that's practical effects are always going to be better than CGI. And I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of CGI as well. Like, I'm sure the rest of the dragon is probably CG and everything, and even the head is. Hey, Steven Flock. Even the head, they probably do some digital shit to it. But they did still use the no turkey now. Even though they did at least try. They didn't just put a fucking tennis ball on a stick. You know? The Lost King. Maybe. Does the future of AI scare you? It concerns me. Because it is absolutely going to be used to fuck so many people over. And people are going to be losing work because of AI. Hey, Hellion. Favorite D&D class? I've never actually played D&D myself. Honestly, like about the only ChatGPT write my resume on the cover letter. Robot, I've never watched it. Oh, iRobot. Never watched it. Yeah, so like for D&D, like my main familiarity with D&D is from the webcomic Order of the Stick. Like that's my main D&D exposure. So scared of ChatGPT. I mean, like I said, I don't know how likely it is that I'll be affected by it, but I mean I am definitely concerned about what it's going to mean for a lot of people. because it does, like, it is going to be something where a lot of companies are going to be using ChatGPT and other, other programs in order to cut down on labor costs. Should be niece. Yeah. If the plural of goose is geese, then why wouldn't the plural of moose be meese? Makes sense, English. What's the benefits they add? Yeah. And it'd be great if the focus was on the benefits, but we already have automated menus and they're relatively useless. You're not wrong. Give the universe. No, they won't pink season. Because, like, yeah, I mean, it's like they can't do, like, universal basic income. There's no political will for it. Not seeing any of the messages you're acknowledging. Huh, weird. If somebody asked if I'm vegan, yeah, I am very much not vegan. My suspicion, Hellion, fewer jobs will be created than what are lost. The jobs that are created will probably pay less than the ones that are lost. Have tractors replaced horses? Hey, Bowrock. So yeah, I suspect that there will be fewer jobs that pay less. So we're creeping towards a more automated world. That's scary. We're slipping more towards a world where corporations no longer have to give a shit about workers. Like, that's the scary part, is the world. No, planet's not overpopulated. The planet's not actually overpopulated right now. We have enough resources for everybody on the planet. The issue is distribution. Get rid of, cut the population in half, and guess what? Distribution of resources will still be uneven. Why do corporations handle the woke movement? So here's the thing. Corporations want money. That is their primary focus, is profits. Above and beyond everything else, their primary focus is profit. So every decision they make ultimately has to go back to that one fundamental belief. Will this make money? So when corporations pander to the woke movement, what's happening is those corporations are making a calculation. They're making a calculated decision that the money, the small amount of money they spend on that woke shit, that quote unquote woke stuff will bring in more money. And like, any money that they, Bud Light figures that they will have a small number of people, stop drinking them. Small number will stop drinking temporarily and then will come back. Even small, like a very small number, will permanently stop drinking Bud Light. And then, but by making themselves perceived as a progressive company, they will get credit for that. And, people will have a more charitable view of Bud Light or Nike or Dove or like whatever fucking companies in the news. That's what it comes down to. It's not that they actually people buy more stuff just because of Rainbow Flag. I mean, because people want to show their support. I mean, the truth is, no one is immune to propaganda. What about sports? Yeah, same thing. Nobody is actually immune to propaganda. Hey, Pink Caramel. When we see a company espousing values that are in line with our own, we are more inclined to think favorably of that company. These right-wingers are buying Coors Light to pour down the sink so the company make money. Yeah, I mean, there's that. Like, they're they're aware people are going to buy it out of protest because they don't realize how that works. And the reality is, like, all those people like, oh, I'm not going to buy Bud Light anymore. I'm not going to drink Bud Light anymore. I'm going to drink this beer. Hey, who's the parent company of who makes that beer? Well, Anheuser-Busch. Why do you ask? Like, it's, like they're going to buy another beer from the same parent company because there's only 3 fucking companies that actually own all the beer. It's like that's like monopolization means that companies are fully aware that any loss in this division because of this decision will be made up for in this division because people don't realize they're owned by the same company, that they're still buying the same thing. There's microbreweries, and how many of them are owned by larger parent companies? A lot more local brewers nowadays. And I would imagine that any of those that get big enough get bought. A lot of these woke ideologues never actually bring the spending power. So that these Hollywood film flopped. So that's where things get more complicated. Did that Buzz Lightyear movie, did it fail because it was too woke? Go woke, get broke? Was that why it failed? Hey, Bumpy. Or did it fail because it just wasn't a particularly interesting movie that nobody to begin with had any particular interest in going to see? I would say that it was probably because it wasn't a particularly good movie and it had a premise that just didn't really appeal to people. I would guess that is why Buzz Lightyear underperformed. And actually, hold on a second. Give me a second. No, just something I'm curious about here. So streaming viewership. Most watched movie worldwide on Disney Plus in August 2022. On the number one spot on the platform for 35 days consecutively. Grossed $226 million worldwide. What was the budget? So the question comes up, did it really fail? It didn't make $1 billion. So I guess it seems like the Lightyear movie did somewhat underperform, but I mean, will most movies' budgets to account for marketing costs? And that movie wasn't even a particularly woke one. That one. Ooh, it had a 2-second scene of two women kissing. That's fucking. That is what's considered woke? Fuck off. Come on. That's what we're. That is what we're setting as the bar for woke? Shit that's less tame than what Sweeps Week, than what every fucking TV show did during Sweeps Week back in the 90s? Come on. Family shows in the fucking 80s were showing women kissing. Come on, are we fucking serious about that being why the movie failed? Because there were a tiny number of jackasses who got pissy about something that was tamer than what a bunch of family shows were doing in the 80s? Come on. Lightyear didn't fail because it went too woke. It failed because it was a concept that didn't appeal to people, and a movie that wasn't good enough to overcome the lackluster concept. What about Ghostbusters 2016? What show here? I mean, Roseanne. Or I suppose that would have been the night. I suppose it probably would have been like early '90s when the lesbian episode of Roseanne happened. Was it the Christians over? No, honestly, it wasn't even the Christians boycotting Lightyear. It was just a handful of utter dumbasses. Jill Solbu? Sobel? I don't. I don't remember her. Sorry, Linda. So yeah, I mean, like even the Christians had no issue with that 2-second scene of two women kissing. Like it was just a handful of right-wing jackasses who were latching onto it as something to complain about. Lesbian kiss on TV in the 90s. There were a bunch of lesbian kisses on TV in the 90s, as I recall. Does Lightyear fail? Again, Lightyear didn't fail because of. Hey, Sandra. Lightyear failed. Oh, good night, Killface. Lightyear failed because it had a bland premise and was not a good enough movie to overcome the blandness of the premise. Remember when Ellen was on the cover of Time? Yes, I'm gay. Yeah. And, she did lose her show like a season after. Like her show lasted like one more season after she came out because of people being pissed off about it. And then she got her own talk show because yes, Ellen is allegedly a terrible person. Remember when Roseanne kissed Rebecca De Mornay? Yeah, I mean, like that's sort of one I was talking about earlier. Like that was like late '80s, early '90s. That Roseanne, of all shows, a show that was like about, sort of lower middle class Americans that was about regular Americans, had a lesbian episode. And it had some controversy and everything, but I think from what I know, it was fairly well received. Roseanne wasn't targeted. Not towards children, but I would say that it was a family show. It wasn't specifically targeted towards children, but I would argue it was a family show. I was watching it as a kid. Roseanne was before my time. Thoughts on Britney Spears' conservatorship? I'm glad it's over. By all accounts, it was absolute bullshit. Now look at Roseanne. Yeah. Now look at Roseanne. She's turned into sort of right-wing jackass. Part of the privileged class and treated her subordinates like garbage. Why did her father do that? Because he liked money, would be my guess. Right wing. That's right wing synonymous jackass. I mean, kinda, frankly, to be honest. But Roseanne's been Roseanne was kind of a jackass for a long time. Roseanne was kind of shit. Like Roseanne, even aside from her, Republican shit. How do you feel about Canada allowing 500,000 immigrants a year? Good. Be better if we did do better to actually take care of those immigrants. With no housing. See, that part's a problem. You know, we should be setting them up with housing. Don't think they'll be taken care of. I mean, no, because capitalism, frankly. Yeah, so the place that my brother was working at was sort of like housing for immigrants. And yeah, they would give like no legal immigrants. They were legal, but they would have like for dishwasher detergent. They'd get like rather than like just giving people a bottle of dishwasher detergent, they'd be given like little baggies with like just a little bit of dishwasher detergent in it that they would have to use. They'd get like families would get like something like 5 diapers a day or something like that. Is it free? It is free, but like they would like it was one of those things where it seemed like where the company seemed to go out of their way to make things as insulting as possible to the immigrants staying there. A lot of immigrants in my area are begging outside of shopping centers. Yeah, it is. It from what I hear, it was one of those things where it seemed like to make it, as little dignity afford these families, these immigrants, as little dignity as they could get away with. A lot of it comes down to capitalism. Lowest bid, cutting costs every way they can. But I think part of it does also come down to a certain level of cruelty. Don't vote conservative, Hellion. The conservatives are fucking awful. Like, we've got a conservative government here in Ontario, and they're trying to privatize healthcare. Like Doug Ford is trying to do away with OHIP at this point and lying his way through it. People are dying. Yeah, and guess what? Privatizing healthcare won't fucking fix that. People will continue to die in emergency rooms. Canada should have states. We have provinces. Doesn't pay enough for doctors and nurses. Then increase the pay. Increase pay for doctors and nurses. I'm fine with that. Yeah. I'd be totally down more taxes. Or, hear me out. Take some of the funding from like the Mounties. Where's that money come from? I mean, you can take money from Mounties and police and military. Hey, crab legs. Cute. That's cute, crab legs. Too many high-paid public servants. Canada does have a military. It's just not a particularly big one. Mounted Moose Defense Force. Royal Canadian Mounted Yaxman. It's just on horses. Our whole military just rides horses. No. The militaries aren't actually, or like the Mounties aren't actually military, they're police. For the record. Does Canada teach self-care? Yeah, I mean, we've got sex ed. I'm joking. RCMP is the equivalent of feds. Yeah, exactly. And even that, I mean, it's just like it's, a specific branch, I think. Funds are not divided well, generally not. Anyway, RCMP, the RCMP always just makes me think of Ren and Stimpy and the Royal Canadian Mounted Yaxman. Our country reeks of trees. Our yaks are very large, and they smell like rotting beef carcasses. And we have to clean up after them. Our saddle sores are the best. We proudly wear women's clothing, and the searing sand blow up our skirt. And the buzzards, they fly overhead. Poisonous snakes will devour us all. Our bones will bleach in the sun. And we will probably go to heaven, for that is our great reward for being the Royal Canadian Kilted Yaxman. Holy shit, I was able to remember the entire song. I don't sing. I don't think I would describe what I just did as singing. Thoughts on YouTubers making more than teachers? It's fucked up. It is fucked up when a YouTuber makes more money than a teacher. Tax the YouTubers? I mean, they do get taxed. Canadian teachers are way overpaid. I disagree. I mean, tax them more. Educated. Actually, seems like right now the typical starting salary in Ontario is about $51,000 as of 2018, anyway. Don't know if that's gone up since then. Regardless, the 80,000 is after a few years. When teachers call you a dumb broad, they don't deserve it. I know some teachers that are on OF. They've even been in a video. Hey, Kermit. YouTubers are more educational than some schools. I'm including college in that statement. Can't rely on the education system. I mean, I feel like I generally benefited from the education system. I don't know. Tube is definitely a good learning tool, but none of the educational content is regulated in any way. Tube is definitely a good learning tool, but none of the educational content is regulated in any way. I've seen many videos describing things incorrectly. Yeah, that is definitely a problem, Syrup. There are some phenomenally educational YouTube channels. There are also some that are just straight up lies. And you don't really get to see, you don't really get to know which is which. The teacher of the trans fake press. Last I heard, there was speculation that the teacher was not even trans, that it was actually a cis man who was doing it either as a political thing or in order to get put on an indefinite paid leave. Like that was sort of like the last I heard. That was the here's one from just a month ago. Don't miss anything. Does seem like they're no longer working at the school, but as of March 2nd, was still employed by the board, which yeah, it seems to be kind of a fucked up situation. There's also apparently she claims that they are natural and the result of a medical condition. Apparently she claimed that it's a medical condition that caused it. Still getting paid. Hopefully it means that she's like desk job, sort of like hopefully she's still actually doing work, just not in a classroom. Isn't the guy that's named the teacher denies that allegation. I don't know. Why won't Canada claim independence from the UK? I don't know. I don't know why we don't just say, yeah, sir, we're done. Been nice, but I think we're fine not being part of the monarchy anymore. It's Canadian to answer to the monarchy. Shit, I don't. Too expensive? Probably. Yeah, I am all in favor of Canada abandoning the monarchy. Nah, we won't be forced to watch the coronation. A lot of people obviously will watch the coronation just because How many times do you get to watch a coronation? Yeah, it's like it's spectacle. People do enjoy spectacle. So, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people will watch it, but it's not like we're going to be forced to watch it. You should be forced. You know what I hope? I genuinely hope the coronation gets lower ratings than the Charles and Diana wedding got back in the 80s, back in the early 80s. The new king is very woke. There is no such thing as a woke king. That is a contradiction in terms. I'm told. Yeah, the wedding was before my time. Um, I'm pretty sure I wasn't even born when that wedding happened. Like I'm pretty sure like it was literally before I was born. So yeah, it's before my time. But I know that it was a huge deal. Um, and like people loved Diana. People absolutely loved Diana and still do. And I just think it would be hilarious if Charles and Camilla 40 years later couldn't even pull in the getting their actual coronation didn't get as much ratings as Charles and Diana got when they got married. Yeah, my mom was sad when the Queen died. Where was I when Princess Diana died? Watching TV. Like my brother and I were watching TV, and whatever we were watching got interrupted with news of the crash. So I was actually watching it when it happened. Thoughts on Princess Diana? She was a pretty remarkable person. It's funny watching all the Brits crying over the Queen. I know. The funniest was like someone like would have like some minor criticism of hey plain cheeseburger. The most hilarious thing was like someone would come up with some minor little even funny watching the non-Brits. I know that was fucked up. Like Americans crying over the Queen. It's like, guys, you fought a war specifically so you wouldn't have to care about these people. But anyway, yeah. So like, someone would have like this the most minor criticism of the Queen, and these media personalities would be like, "How dare! How very dare!" Remember, I came home for school for lunch when 9/11 happened. And I was pissed I couldn't watch cartoons. No, I don't care much for holidays either. Plain cheeseburger. Do you think the crash was orchestrated? I think not. But I also suspect that there were few in the royal family who were actually particularly shaken up by it. What was I doing? I was in class. Uh, yeah, we were just getting ready for class to start. Where was I? January 6th. Uh, I mean, would have been sitting in my room. Must say anything that has to do with the royal family. Yep. Closer to New York than you are. Meat like beef and chicken. I had a burger. I didn't do groceries yesterday because I totally forgot that everywhere would be closed today. So I wasn't able to do groceries yesterday. So I just got takeout. Got A&W. Mozzarella sticks. Nice. 9/12 happened out. 9/11 happened. I was eating a cheese pizza. Nice. Am I exercising? No. Yeah, I mean, I was just in class. Yeah, it was 9 a.m. Where the hell else was I going to be? It was 9 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. That's, I was in class, getting ready for school, or like getting ready for like English class. I'm pretty sure it was English class. I believe that afternoon. Was it that afternoon or was it the next day? I had like a philosophy class where it was, we talked. No, they didn't roll it. No, like TVs weren't brought in or anything. Like none of us watched it on the news or anything. I'm working tomorrow. I am working tomorrow, Kermit. The holiday pay would have been for Friday. I was two during 9/11 and broke my two front teeth, so I was occupied. There. Why do we have to work? It's boring. Because we live in a capitalist hellscape that determines our worth through the value we bring to the value we provide for other people. Interferes with my sleep? Yeah. I wasn't even born then. A likely alibi, Diego. I still owe money to the money to the money I owe. There's a song by there's a song by a band called The National. They've got a song called Blood Buzz Ohio that has a line, I still owe money to the money to the money I owe, which feel that. Thoughts on NAFTA? Um, I don't know. Thoughts on BAFTA? Go back to hunting gathering? No, I don't think that I would. Uh, I know what NAFTA. I know what NAFTA is. Like I know what NAFTA is, the North America Free Trade Agreement. I know what it is. I just don't really. And I know it got amended not too long ago. I don't remember what the. I don't remember the details. Like I don't really remember what the details of it are at present. Was it? Was that under Obama or under Trump where it most recently got amended? Did it hurt Mexico? I'd be surprised if it didn't, frankly. Why did Obama get fired? Where did Obama get fired from? Drug tested him. I mean, he admitted to smoking weed in high school and college. They sell Trump merchandise on the side. While it would be an effective way of making extra money, just selling shitty, uh, the shittiest but most overpriced crap to gullible Trump supporters, no. I still remember that black woman who, like, this young black woman said that, she was facing all sorts of discrimination for being a black Trump supporter. And, like, people were, like, donating all sorts of money. She raised, like, thousands of dollars. And then it turned out, before people started realizing that she actually wasn't a Trump supporter. And she was like, thanks for the new computer, assholes. Thanks for the new computer, bitches. And it's like, fuck yes. This is an amazing grift. Did I stay in Trump Tower? No. No, I would not stay in Trump Tower. She's good. That woman, yeah, that girl was a grifter. And it was a great grift. High IQ move. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, she knew that pretending to be what she realized is that Trump supporters desperately want to avoid being seen as racist. You should start grifting. Oh, I wish I could. I wish I had that level of dishonesty in me, Danger Otter. I wish I could be that dishonest. I'd love to pull a grift. Oh, hell no, Anunnaki. No. I have a friend that was in a group called the Grifters. Start a GoFundMe. Those are easy ways to get money. Yeah. Hey, Mimi. I have a job now, Icky. I have an actual job. I can make a little bit of extra money through YouTube. Yeah, I can make, like, if I can get like an extra 500 a month off YouTube, great. But the actual job I have, I'll be making decent money. So GoFundMe for transition surgeries? Probably not. Nah. I mean, I don't want surgeries. Like, I'm not interested in any surgeries. So. So many scammers? There's a lot. Because it's easy to scam these days. Anyway. Been a while. Never had surgery. The only surgery I've ever had was having my wisdom teeth removed. It's the only surgery I've ever had. So many cancer scammers? Yeah. $500 for talking online is pretty good. It is pretty good. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, I do want to get on estrogen. Anyways, I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to get going. Sorry, Mimi. It has been almost 2.5 hours. So I've gotten tired, so see you tomorrow? Yeah, probably be on tomorrow. Jesus loves you a long time. Do 24 hours? No. So, good night, everybody.